Puerto Princesa, officially City of Puerto Princesa and often referred to as Puerto Princesa City, is a city located in the western provincial island of Palawan, Philippines. Though the provincial seat of government for Palawan, the city itself is one of 38 independent cities within the Philippines not controlled by the province in which it is geographically located and is, therefore, an independent area located within Palawan. As of 2015 census, Puerto Princesa had a population of 255,116 people, making it the least densely populated city in the Philippines. In terms of land area, the city is the second largest geographically, after Davao City with an area of 2,381.02 square kilometers. Puerto Princesa is the location of the Philippines Western Command headquarters. Today, Puerto Princesa is a popular tourist city with many beach resorts and seafood restaurants. It has been acclaimed several times as the cleanest and greenest city in the Philippines. Etymology. Folk etymology attributes the name Puerto Princesa to a princess-like maiden who in the early days is said to have roamed around the place on certain nights of the year. On the other hand, some people attribute the name to the geographical advantages of the place as a seaport, naturally protected the whole year round and endowed with a depth that can accommodate any size of shipping, a royal haven for vessels, or a virtual princess of ports as thus indicated by Spanish colonizers. On the country's map, historically, the place was named after Princess Asuncion, born in 1864 to Queen Isabella II and her consort, Francisco de Cadiz. When the princess suffered an untimely death, the queen changed the name to Puerto de la Princesa. Eventually, the name was reduced to Puerto Princesa as it is known today. History. Spanish period. Spanish colonizers founded the settlement on the 4th of March 1872 in the course of their exploration of the province. As they scanned the Palawan shoreline for a capital site, they came upon a hill with steep declivity. Rowing to shore, they surveyed the hill and discovered an extensive plateau which they decided as ideal for settlement. Soon after, Fr. Antonio Muro leveled a portion of the hill to make way for a chapel. The first mass celebrated in Puerto Princesa took place at a site where a marker now stands. In May 1872, the port of Puerto Princesa became the center of Spanish naval operations in the area because the bay met all the Navy's requirements. Royal decrees later provided incentives to settlers, and by 1883 the settlement had flourished into a town of 12 roads, a hospital and well-built port. In 1894, Puerto Princesa was recognized by government authorities as one of the most beautiful towns in the country by virtue of the orderly distribution of states, buildings and houses as well as the cleanliness of the community. American period. In 1911, the new American administration made Puerto Princesa the seat of the Palawan provincial government with Major John Brown as lieutenant governor. In the year 1936, Governor Eugenio Mendoza made a directive on the transfer of the Palawan High School from the island municipality of Cuyo to the central place of the province, which was the municipality of Puerto Princesa. In 1951, the barrios of Tinition, Caramay, Rizal, Del Pilar, Malcampo, Tumabong, Taradungan, Ilian, and Cupayas were separated to form the town of Roxas. Post-World War II. In 1955, the Sitiros of Maturing and Tandayag, Nasdoc, and Panawagan were separated from the barrio of Mariogan and elevated into a barrio. In 1956, the Sitiros of Calagbenguan, Tarabanan, Bendoyan, Talabagan, Tagbuan, and Langagan were constituted into the barrio of Concepcion. In 1957, the barrio of Tarpul was renamed to Salvacion. The town was converted into a city on 1 January 1970 under RA 5906 as amended by P.D. 437 through the effort of then-Congressman Ramon Mitra Jr. Filiberto R. Oliveros Jr. became the first city mayor. In May 2001, Abu Sayyaf gunmen entered the luxury Dos Palmas resort in Honda Bay just off the coast of Puerto Princesa and kidnapped 20 people from the resort, including 4 resort staff and 3 Americans. Since its foundation, Puerto Princesa has been a nerve center of activities in Palawan. Aside from being the seat of public administration, it is the heart of trade, commerce, service, and industry in the province. Geography. Puerto Princesa is located in the midsection of Palawan Island. It is bound to the east by the Sulu Sea, to the west by the South China Sea, to the north by the municipalities of San Vicente and Roxas, and to the south by the municipality of Aborlan. It is approximately 306 nautical miles from the Philippine capital of Manila, 205 nautical miles from Panay Island, and 250 nautical miles from Zamboanga City on the southern Philippine island of Mindanao. 66 areas known throughout the Philippines as barangays, 35 of which are classified as urban barangays and 31 as rural barangays. Administratively and politically, Puerto Princesa is divided into 66 barangay 1st to 2nd districts, 30 of which are classified as urban barangays and 36 as rural. Climate. Puerto Princesa features a tropical wet and dry climate. It is usually wet from May to December and with very little rain from January to April. Average temperature is 27.43 degrees Celsius, while the annual average rainfall is 1,563.8 millimeters per year. It is warm and humid all year round. Demographics. Waves of migrants from other Philippine provinces, and even other countries, have turned Puerto Princesa into a melting pot of various cultures. Among the original inhabitants of the Cuyonins who have a rich legacy of folklore and traditions. Indigenous groups include the Tagbanwas, Palawanos, Mulbogs and Bataks, each group with its distinct culture and system of beliefs. Total inhabitants number 255,116, of which 3/4 of the population resides in the city proper, an urban settlement on the shores of Puerto Princesa Bay. Although the predominant language is Tagalog, Cuyonon is widely spoken and used throughout the whole city, as well as Visayan languages and English. Economy. Puerto Princesa is known as the ecotourism center of the Philippines. In recent years, the city has seen a remarkable increase in the number of tourists bringing with them trade and businesses for the city. Many hotels ranging from basic to 5-star luxury accommodations have been developed since the 1990s to cater to a growing number of foreign and local tourists in the city. There are also a large selection of restaurants, bars, and shops, including the recently completed Robinson's Place Palawan, Unitop Mall Puerto Princesa, NCCC Mall Palawan, and upcoming malls, Edem City Puerto Princesa Shopping Mall. Most tourists come to Puerto Princesa to visit the Puerto Princesa Subterranean River National Park located 50 kilometers north of the city. It was named one of the new 7 wonders of nature. The city is also the jump-off point for exploring the Tubataha Reef. Transportation. The city is just 1.5 kilometers from the Puerto Princesa International Airport. Puerto Princesa is accessible by direct flights from the major Philippine cities Manila, Cebu and Iloilo, as well as Busuanga and El Nido. See, the city is served by domestic passenger ferries to Manila, Coron and Iloilo at the port of Puerto Princesa. Land. The main modes of transport are via tricycles, jeepneys and vans for hire. Taxis started operating since April 2015, plying through the city centre and nearby tourist destinations. Provincial buses and jeepneys operate from the San Jose terminal located 7 kilometers north of the city centre off the National Highway. E-Tricycle. Puerto Princesa former Mayor Edward S. Hagedorn unveiled the environment-friendly and economical electric-powered trike-bion at the Kapahansah Sulo Forum, Sulo Hotel, Quezon City. The trike-bion costs only P48 or $1.20 per day to operate, while a gasoline-powered tricycle operation would cost P200. Rolly Concepcion, who conceptualized the trike-bion, said that converting a tricycle engine to electric costs P68,000. The rechargeable battery under the passenger seat can run for 12 hours. Mr. Concepcion died before the project was completed. This did not discourage the previous Mayor Hagedorn from pursuing a dream of seeing all-electric vehicles, especially replacing the gas tricycles in the city. There was a dealership for these trikes on the North Highway, but it closed down in 2011. Although Puerto Princesa has this bold plan for electric vehicles, the municipal government and tourist office has stated that it has no published or announced plan for providing for the current and future needs and safety of pedestrians or bicycle riders. Spaces for walking and bicycling from one place to another are not being considered. Health hospitals in the city include the MMGPPC Cooperative Hospital in Palawan Adventist Hospital, Palawan Medical City, and Puertogen Clinics and AMP Infirmary. Local government, elected and appointed public officials have governed Puerto Princesa with a strong mayor-council government. The city political government is composed of the mayor, vice-mayor, lone congressional districts representatives, 10 councillors, 1 Sangguniang Kabataan Federation representative and an association of barangay captains representative. Each official is elected publicly to a 3-year terms. The following are the current city officials of Puerto Princesa: House of Representatives Congressman Gilpie Acosta, City Mayor Lucilo R. Byron, Vice Mayor Luis M. Marcaida. 3. Twin towns and sister cities: Jayapura, Papua, Indonesia; Hsinchu, Taiwan; Maui County, Hawaii, USA; Santiago City, Philippines; Quezon City, Philippines; Tbilisi, Georgia; Davis, California, USA;